All right, let's go. Let's get it. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the major news of the day. According to January 25th. And this is the day after. It's the coach Jim Harbaugh. It's officially left the national champion Michigan Wolverines, my team, a team that I'm a huge supporter of. He's left them and has moved on and taken the head coaching job for the Los Angeles Chargers. And initial reaction, obviously, as a Michigan fan, you would have loved to see him stay. Love to see him, build out a dynasty, build out something that Alabama has now. But in all honesty, it was time for him to go. All the NCAA bullshit that he had to go through this year, and the fact that he did fulfill the promise. He brought the program back to where it needs to be. I'm telling you, again, I'm a real fan. I was a fan back when we had to lose, when I had to deal with that App State loss back then. All right, it's been a rough time being a Michigan fan. It's only been good for the past 3 years. And to be honest with you, there was a time before 3 years ago, before Michigan beat Ohio State, where Coach Jim Harbaugh was, he was on the hot seat. His seat was getting really warm. In fact, I remember I believe it was Bart Scott who was posed the question. I believe he did a segment on First Take, and they asked him, look, is it good enough for Harbaugh to get to a semi-final playoff games? He goes, look, no. This guy came in selling a whole lot of wolf tickets. He's got to seal the deal. He's got to go get a national championship. All right, with all the talk he was talking when he first got to Michigan, and he fulfilled that. So again, happy to see him move on. Happy to see him, go on to the next level, and, go try to win the big one, man. Go try to win a Super Bowl. And that brings me to today's Move Swiftly thought, all right? I believe it was Coach JB from Last Chance U. He has a show called the Coach JB Show, I believe. It comes out daily. A lot of the things I'm actually going to be starting to do with the NIL space on Sundays. He has that, daily live stream coming out every single day. And I believe he said this, and it was spot on. He goes, look, these jobs, these head coaching jobs, these big jobs that create so much attention that a lot of people are talking about and kind of vying for and things like that, are people talking about and rumored to be offered, all that kind of stuff. You don't apply for these jobs on Indeed.com. All right, you don't apply for these jobs on Indeed.com. The interview process is happening all throughout your time as a player, all throughout your time as, the young assistant, as the person that's trying to figure this out, this business deal, that business deal. All that stuff is being tracked, all right? And I say that because when it came to Coach Harbaugh, we're talking specifically Coach Harbaugh in this opportunity. You're talking about a guy who played his high school football in California, played his NFL football. He played for the Chargers at one point. It wasn't a long stint, but he played for the Chargers. But more importantly, he started his coaching career. In that California area. He took the 49ers to a Super Bowl. It was only because of the warmth he had in his heart for his university and how bad Michigan looked, that he decided, hey, let's go back, let's turn this Michigan program around. He did it, and now it's time for him to go back home, his real home, his coaching home, which is in the California area. And that's what you guys got to understand when you're out there and you're playing and you're trying to find, not only when you're playing, but when you're trying to find your right opportunity in life. It's all about the things that were driving you as a kid. You got to get back to having the mindset of that kid who really wanted to do something major with his life. That's the hallmark of real success, guys. That it is not the fact that, the Chargers is the name and the SoFi Stadium, all that stuff is great. But the reality of the situation is this is a Cali kid. This is a guy, again, who grew up in Cali. He probably started his family out there in Cali. It was something inside of him that said, look, let's make a sacrifice for my family, and let's go back and let's build this opportunity. Let's build this franchise. Let's coach this franchise. And that's what life's about. Those are the things that we need to be paying attention to when it comes to the decisions that a lot of these guys make who have high profile jobs. And the lesson that we got to extract from all of that, because you guys already know me, I'm about pulling lessons from the game and applying it to your professional lives and your personal lives. The lesson is, Instead of asking how much money an opportunity is going to make me, how rewarding is the opportunity going to be if I do my job right? All right, I'm gonna say that one again, nice and slow. Instead of asking how much money an opportunity is going to make me, ask yourself the question of how rewarding this opportunity is going to be if I do my job the right way. Because if you choose the latter, I'm telling you right now from experience, you can choose your price. You can write your own check if you do it the right way, and it's going to be rewarding because you know you're worth the money. You know you're going to be worth it because you actually turn the opportunity around. That's what life is about, and that's what this game teaches. All right, I encourage you guys to take something from everything that he's done, his entire resume, whether it's him, his brother, his dad. All of that stuff is just absolutely inspiring stuff that we need to and not be bashing and hating, but we need to be figuring out how we can apply these things and make it so we create that same rewarding feeling within our own lives. All right, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work. I do these every single day. It comes out every single day. We publish in every single day. MakeItMove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Also, check out D1Transfer.com. We'll be hosting live streams. We're talking NIL, we're talking transfer portal, we're talking how to navigate all of this chaos that the college athletics has created. So much chaos that, look, coaches are rolling out because there's so much nonsense and lack of structure within that system. So we're diving into all that. We're fixing all those problems. Check out D1Transfer.com. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.